Now from the news station, Newswatch 16.
It's 8:27 on Wednesday, July 29th. Good morning. I'm Indy Ramsey. The stench of a body led to a man's arrest on homicide charges in Williamsport. Police say Hassan Gooden-Reed admits to stabbing his girlfriend to death and then letting her body rot in his Williamsport apartment. Authorities say the 34-year-old man killed Christina Pope earlier this month. In the apartment on Sherman Street, officers say there was a fight over a broken toilet. Police in Schuylkill County think the deaths of a man and woman might be a case of murder-suicide. A family member asked police to check on the man and woman Monday at the home on Walnut Street in Ashland. Officers found Donald Erb and Karen Kimmel dead inside the home. Authorities say they are waiting for autopsy results. A man is heading to jail for attacking his wife and son with a machete at a home in Monroe County. Paul Brown was sentenced to 15 to 40 years yesterday. He pleaded guilty to attempted murder and aggravated assault earlier this year. He attacked his family in their home near Tobyhanna last year. Demolition is underway on about a dozen homes ruined by the historic flood of 2011. The Susquehanna River went over its banks here near Shikshini. The government agreed to buy out about 90 homes. Some homeowners accepted the offer, others decided to decline. The buyout means nothing can ever be built on this land again. Now we'll check in with Joe. He has the latest on our heat wave.
Mindy, I know deep down inside you're a thespian, so go ahead, play the part, complain about summer and heat.
Oh, it's just too hot. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, really? Well, then check this out. Do I need to remind you of things like this? Folks, this was your world 4 or 5 months ago, and it's going to be your world again in the future. So please refrain from complaints. This is good stuff. This is summer at its finest. This is also the last week that the sun will come up before 6 a.m. as the days continue to get shorter. I'm telling you all this so you can appreciate it. Thank you, universe, for a great day. These are current temperatures as you head out near 70. And by 3, 4, 5 o'clock today, ta-da, upper 80s to low to mid 90s, a beauty today. Sunshine all day. Scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow in the afternoon. Heat wave ends a little cooler and fresher by Friday. See ya.
It's ready to welcome Hillary Clinton as the Democratic presidential candidate makes a campaign stop in the Electric City today. It may not be the start of preseason, but the Deflategate controversy in the NFL continues as Tom Brady defends himself on social media. And where you can fill up on Jewish food this weekend. It's all next on Newswatch 16 at noon.
Proud to serve Northeastern and Central Pennsylvania. From WNEP, the news station. This is Newswatch 16 at noon.
The signs are going up and the anticipation is growing as Scranton gets ready to welcome Hillary Clinton back to her father's hometown. Her visit this afternoon is our top story today on Newswatch 16 at noon. Good afternoon, everyone. Presidential candidate Hillary Clinton will stop in Scranton this afternoon. The fundraising event is expected to be the first of several trips to the city where her father is from. Newswatch 16's Stacey Lang is live in Scranton today. Stacey?
Good afternoon, Bruce. I'm sorry I'm going to have to yell over the sirens that are going to a fire alarm. But Hillary Clinton is expected here on North Washington Avenue between 2 and 2:30. It's still, people are very busy setting up for the event here on the 1700 block of North Washington Avenue. The fundraising event for Clinton's campaign is being held at the home of a longtime Scranton Hillary supporter, Virginia McGregor. A design company has been here all morning, up the property and decorating the street, hanging up campaign signs and red, white, and blue bunting. No word on how many people are expected to attend the event this afternoon. Tickets required at least $1,000 donated to Clinton's campaign. The former First Lady and Secretary of State expected to make any other stops here in Scranton. That's angered a lot of Democrats in the city who are not able to attend today's event. But Hillary Clinton is expected to make several stops and more public stops here in the city where her father is from, leading up to the November 2016 election. For today, though, she's expected here on North Washington Avenue between 2 o'clock and 2:30. Stacey Lang, Newswatch 16, reporting live in Scranton.
Okay, Stacey, thank you for that. A homicide suspect is locked up in Lycoming County today after he admitted stabbing his girlfriend and then letting her body rot inside his Williamsport apartment.
I don't got nothing to say. Can you just take the camera off me right now? Gracias.
That's all Hassan Gooden-Reed would say yesterday as he was led out of Williamsport Police Headquarters. Police say after a fight over a broken toilet, the 34-year-old man killed Christina Pope earlier this month and placed her body in the closet. Officers say the accused killer admitted dumping the woman's body then in the trash early yesterday morning. Autopsy results are expected sometime this afternoon. The deaths of a man and woman in Schuylkill County now being looked at as a potential murder-suicide investigation. The bodies were found Monday night at this home on Walnut Street. A family member asked police to check on the man and woman, and that's when officers found Donald Erb and Karen Kimmel dead inside the home. Investigators in Schuylkill County are waiting for autopsy results before they say exactly how the couple died. 3 corrections officers at a jail in Monroe County are recovering after police say they were assaulted by an inmate. Anthony Cabey is accused of becoming violent with the officers earlier this month when they tried to give him a cellmate. 6 officers tried to restrain him. 3 were hurt. Cabey, who was locked up on homicide charges, is now also charged with assault. Scranton police accuse this guy of luring a young boy into his home on Luzerne Street to try to sexually assault him. Jose Luna is charged with attempted kidnapping and sex-related charges. Police say the 13-year-old boy was able to get away before he was assaulted. A man was killed on his motorcycle in Luzerne County. State police say Noel Little of Freeland died last night after his bike clipped an SUV on North Lehigh Gorge Drive near Whitehaven. The people in the SUV were not hurt in Luzerne County. Police in Northumberland County are looking for a man who threatened another man with a gun. Sunbury police are looking for this guy. Investigators say he pointed a gun at another man yesterday on South River Avenue. Officers don't know the man's name, only that he goes by Ghost. Pennsylvania still does not have a new budget. Governor Wolf vetoed the budget the Republican-run legislators passed before the June 30th deadline. Newswatch 16 talked with the governor yesterday about what is holding up a deal.
I'm not sure. I think everybody probably has a different idea of what the sticking point is. But again, the only real sticking point for me is I think we have to be honest about this budget. We have to invest in education. We're not in the 19th century anymore. We're in the 21st century.
The governor still insists there needs to be a severance tax on natural gas drilling to fund education. He also says some state services could be affected if a spending plan in Pennsylvania is not passed soon. The new owner of the mall at Steamtown in Scranton says the struggling business will stay a mall. John Basiliga, a real estate developer from Lackawanna County, closed on the sale Monday. He wants to revitalize the mall. Some people are happy someone from the area will decide the mall's future.
It's great that the guy's local and he has a local knowledge of the people around here, what they might want, and the things that might work in this area, where if an outsider came in, they might put something up that wouldn't work, and we'd go through this in 5 more years down the road.
The new owner plans to meet with the Chamber of Commerce, Scranton's mayor, and city council about ways to revitalize the mostly empty mall at Steamtown. The beach at Beltsville State Park in Carbon County is closed again. The state shut down the beach today after high levels of bacteria were found in the water. Beltsville's beach has been closed and reopened several times this year for the same reason. The owner of the New England Patriots said this morning he supports quarterback Tom Brady, saying the National Football League has no hard evidence that air in the football during a playoff game was compromised. At the same time, Brady has taken to social media to defend himself. ABC's Bazi Kanani has the latest.
The 4-time Super Bowl champ will sit out 4 games. That decision to uphold Tom Brady's suspension based largely on a new accusation. The NFL accuses the star quarterback of having his assistant destroy his cell phone right before meeting with league investigators. In this 20-page ruling, Commissioner Roger Goodell claims Brady attempted to conceal evidence of his personal involvement in the tampering scheme. He says that phone contained nearly 10,000 text messages sent during the time Brady was first being investigated for possible involvement in a plan to use underinflated footballs. The same time Brady was making his first denials.
Is Tom Brady a cheater?
I don't believe so. I feel like I've always played within the rules.
Brady went to NFL headquarters last month to appeal his suspension in a 10-hour hearing where analysts believed he had made a convincing case.
He came off, in the words of a person in that room, as an A+
10 kind of guy.
But the battle to defend Brady's reputation continues. His agent, Don Yee, calls the commissioner's decision a sham. And Patriots fans are standing by their man.
I think it's crazy. You know, like, I don't know, they can't prove anything.
Brady released a statement on his Facebook page just this morning saying he disagrees with Goodell's narrative surrounding that cell phone. He says he simply replaced a broken Android phone with a new iPhone only after his attorneys made clear he was not required to submit the phone. Bazi Kanani, ABC News, Washington.
The killing of a protected lion is causing a stir across the country and the world. Coming up today on Newswatch 16 at noon, why the hunter believes he did nothing wrong. And is the nation's capital sinking? An American dentist is under fire, accused of killing a beloved African lion earlier this month. Conservation officials say the hunter and his team illegally lured the lion away from a national park. But as ABC's Marcy Gonzalez reports today, the dentist says he did nothing wrong.
Gonzalez, ABC News, New York.
A new study says that Washington, D.C. is slowly sinking. Researchers say over the next 100 years, Washington, D.C. is expected to sink at least 6 inches. Several universities and the U.S. Geological Survey say it's due to global warming and other environmental factors. Other U.S. cities reportedly at risk of subsidence are New York, Tampa, Boston, Miami, and New Orleans. And a massive snow pile is still standing in Buffalo, New York after last year's big storm. The nearly 10-foot mound sits at the site where city officials dumped excess snow. The dirt and weeds covering the mound have helped insulate it, even in 90-degree temperatures. It's not clear how long it will take to completely melt here in Buffalo, New York. Wow. A food festival in our area is growing. See where you can chow down on some ethnic treats this weekend, coming up on Newswatch 16 at noon. I haven't seen you since you ended Gojo 18.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, and I have the updated total coming on up. But man, what a beautiful afternoon it is, Marisa. I know I'm a little weird in this respect. I love the heat. I love the humidity. I'm like bacteria. I thrive when it's warm. And if you don't...
If you appreciate different ethnic food, then you might be interested in an event at PNC Field in Lackawanna County. Newswatch 16's Ryan Leckie has a preview of the food festival with a global flair.
From falafel to Moroccan burgers to stuffed cabbage, there's an event hitting our area this weekend where chowing down on chopped liver is cool. It all ties into the Jewish Food Festival. Rabbi Rappaport, who is this for and what do you want folks to know about it?
The Jewish Food Festival is for people from all walks of life, all backgrounds, all cultures, and it's a great opportunity to taste different dishes from around the world, from the Middle East to Eastern Europe to the West.
And you guys are teaming up with some of the members here at J.J. McNally's Eatery in downtown Scranton. Jim McNally, you're helping with the desserts.
Yeah, we're making rugula right now, the cinnamon and walnut rugula, and we're also going to have many other desserts there and some other great food.
And here is what's cool about this event. It has changed locations this year because it's gotten so big. Was in Naog Park last year. This Sunday, it will be held at PNC Field in Lackawanna County from noon until 7. Admission to the actual event is free, but if you decide to go to the Rail Riders game versus the Columbus Clippers, which is at 1:05 game time, you do need tickets for that, and obviously the food comes with a fee. And the money you raise, where does it go, Rabbi?
That helps support the educational programming of the Jewish Discovery Center in Clark Summit.
For tickets ahead of time for this event, as well as more information, including details on the entertainment, head to WNEP.com/website. I'm Ryan Leckie, Newswatch 16, reporting from Scranton.
Girl Scout Camp has come a long way from sitting around the campfire. The new attraction at this year's camp, next at noon. Some Girl Scouts in Carbon County got a special visit. The head of the Girl Scouts visited with the girls at Camp Moseywood in Lake Harmony yesterday. While there, she tried out a new rope course and zip line at the Girl Scout camp.
So I love this. It's hard. It's hard work. And you see girls as young as 10 years old do these rope lines and go across the river on a zip line. Shows you what is possible.
Campers in Carbon County tell us the new rope course is teaching them how to work hard to reach their goals. Right now, they are only in the movies, but scientists warn that killer robots could soon become a reality. The details coming up later today on Newswatch 16 at 4. And no need to call a tow truck to move this car. An angry bodybuilder managed to pick it up with his bare hands. You'll see why later today at 4. That's going to do it for Newswatch 16 at noon today. Remember, we're always on the web at WNEP.com. For the team, thanks for joining us, everyone. Enjoy your Wednesday.